Well, through the first 4 rounds that have gone by in the blink of an eye, and that fast start really has put Smith in the box seat so far. But Simpson's starting to steady the ship, as far as Richie is concerned, anyway. Well, again, it's that fast start to the round from Smith. He doesn't maintain it, though.
Yeah, fast start, but at the same time, Simpson would prefer this type of battle. He wants a toe-to-toe war. That negates Smith's skills, because for me, he's the better boxer, but when he's dragged into it, then Simpson's fight.
Yeah, that was the pre-fight prognostication, wasn't it, that Smith would keep this at range, use his speed, use his superior boxing skills, and wouldn't get drawn into a war with Simpson, who is such a tough, gritty inside worker. Good right hand from the Scot.
Yeah, good uppercut as well from Simpson there. You see, this is the mistake, in my opinion, that Smith's making here. He's landing shots, holding the feet. That's allowing Simpson to come back with his shots, especially with the uppercut now. And Simpson, you can see him growing in confidence.
I just wonder, Richie, it's impossible to know, especially this early in the fight, but he put so much into those first 2 rounds. I wonder if he's just blowing a little bit here, Smith.
Well, I think he's feeling the pace, definitely. It was a great start from him.
That's when he starts these rounds so fast as well, and then just slows right down. I think he's on very, very thin ice here, Simpson. I think one more of those, and we might see that scorecard get adjusted.
You've got to admire the grit and determination from Simpson.
Did we expect anything else?
Well, yeah, very true. That was better boxing look from Smith on the outside, keeping his range, maintaining the gap.
Keep it tight, get yourself out. No punches, no punches.
Phil Edwards is earning his money here, isn't he? These two guys 100% committed. They're going to need to be.
Good right
hand lands from Simpson. And over the last couple of rounds, the better punches have come from the champion.
Yeah, this is John Simpson's round, no question here.
The tide is definitely turning in this fight. Simpson's kind of drawing him into a bit of a war here, and it's starting to work for him. Billy Nelson, the trainer of John Simpson, as Phil Edwards has yet another word, just said, turn it on now. See if you can up the tempo. It'll be very interesting to see if Simpson can start going through the gears, if Smith can go with him.
Well, Simpson is dogged in determination. He's showing through here. Smith has got to work a little bit more at range and behind his jab. He's got to start popping that jab out a little bit more as Smith. But Simpson walking him down, growing in confidence, delivers a good right hand there.
I mean, he's there all night long, Simpson. You know that. And you look back at that first round in particular when Smith put so much into it and couldn't get rid of him. That was a bit better. Working the jab. Getting the right hands working off that jab. But too often Smith either looks happy to trade or just gets drawn into that kind of brawling style that Simpson will favour. Yeah, a decent right hand from Simpson. You always know when Simpson lands a good shot, it gets very quiet around here.
Again, Smith is opting to stand and trade. But Simpson loves that. We know what he's about, Simpson. Very strong, very determined. That's better work from Smith. Hit and move.
Yeah, nice little inside left. Just landed flush on the jaw of the champion.
No hold, guys. Work it. They're working.
That was a great exchange there. Smith just got the better of that one. Oh, got caught there with a right uppercut though from Simpson. That was a good shot on the inside.
And a decent shot from Simpson as well. And Smith is starting to take a few backward steps here.
I think the early pace now is telling on Smith. His punches have slowed a little bit.
That's better.
Yeah, that's a good left hook. But Simpson just keeps coming forward, soaking these punches up.
And the work rate is just relentlessly high from Simpson. He never lets up. And Smith's work is getting ragged. There's little flurries of class and quality, but he can't maintain it. I think he's feeling this, Smith. Good shots again from Simpson. And again, Smith throwing punches, but taking a lot in return.
Yeah, good shots there from Simpson. And again, for me, he's nicked that round.
Well, halfway through this British featherweight title fight, which we thought was going to be over very early, when Smith just took control of that first round and looked so good in the second as well. But since then, he's been coming back into it to the extent that Richie reckons that he's now leveled the champion. And at the moment, just looking a little bit stronger than Smith.
Yeah, he's working well on the front foot, is Simpson. And he's dragged again.
Yeah. And there's another one, and Smith has to hold. 3 right hands got through in quick succession there from Simpson.
He's just dragging Smith into this toe-to-toe battle, isn't he? And that's his strength. Simpson likes that type of fight. Smith has got to pick holes in his style if he can and hit and move a little bit more, but I think he's tired. Those first 2 rounds took a lot out of him.
See that left to the body as well there. That really slowed Smith up. Quite a few body shots that Simpson's been slipping in there.
Composure.
The head shots that always catch the eye and get the crowd cheering, but it's the body shots that break a man's will. Simpson chasing and hunting, and the legs buckled there for Smith. There was a big looping right hand landed from Simpson, and there was just a little dip at the knees from Smith. Right hands upstairs, starting to get through with a little bit too much regularity as far as the Smith camp's concerned.
Smith just trying his luck there on the inside. Not a lot was getting home though. Oh, that was a good left hook from Smith. That was a belter.
That's the best punch he's thrown for about 3 rounds. Can you follow it up? Look at him just leaning on and boring in. That's not what he wants to be doing. This is the guy with the boxing skills, but that speed we talked about earlier, Richie, he's lost that, hasn't he? He's slowed right down.
Yeah, he has slowed down a little bit. He started the fight very quick. It took a lot out of him those first couple of rounds, especially the first round. Really went for the finish. That was a good left hook there from Smith. It was a right hook, a good left hook combination from Smith. 2 good punches there.
Last few seconds of this 7th round, a much more even round. There is a case to be made for Smith nicking this one. It's a typical John Simpson round, isn't it? How do you score it?
It's a tough round to score this, very tight.
How often has John Simpson been on the end of these kind of fights, the wrong end of these kind of fights as well? A lot of the punters watching this are seeing it the same way. Smith the pre-fight favourite, but the balance has tilted towards Simpson now. Although those stats would suggest that in terms of scoring punches, Smith is the man in front. Can he stay in front?
Oh, a typical example there of Smith landing with good shots but then holding the feet and getting caught. That was better from him. Oh, what a shot that was from Simpson.
And that's been coming, and he follows up with a left, and now it's Smith's turn to hang on. And Smith's in real trouble here.
That was a big shot from Simpson. He knows it as well, coming forward.
A little dip at the knees there as well. He's really feeling this pace, Smith. Did well to stand up because that right hand was big, and he followed up with a wicked left as well. And Smith is backing up.
Oh, he looks tired here.
He really does. He's holding on at every opportunity. There he is again, getting in close, but
Big
not
round.
doing any work.
This is a big round for Simpson. He knows he landed that shot. He knows that Smith still isn't really recovered from it. He's holding on every opportunity. Good round for John Simpson.
He's just stalking his man in there at the moment. And Smith barely throwing a punch in this round. He seems to weather that little storm. But Simpson is not letting him off the hook, and this is what John Simpson does. He grinds and grinds until you just give up. A little wobble again as Simpson lands a combination. Just get the sense, if Simpson can land one big shot and put this man on the floor, that Smith might not get up. Because there's not a lot left.
This is a terrific effort from Simpson. He's really catching Smith with those right hands. Oh, good right hand as well from Smith there.
That was almost
in
a
desperation.
Yeah, exactly. We both used exactly the same word. It was, wasn't it? Throw everything into one big right hand and hope it slows the man down. But Simpson keeps on coming. Well, this is gutsy from Smith, because he looked like he was almost ready to go, and he seems to be finding a little bit of second wind from somewhere here and finishing the round strongly.
He's planting his feet and just trying to bang it out with his opponent, but for me, Simpson's best round so far.
Yeah, they got some work to do in the Smith corner.